Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, you can see me in the mirror. I just wanted to talk about my first year of school, like college. I did not have a experience like so many other people do, like a positive experience. I had such a negative experience. I don't know if it was like the school I picked or just what I surrounded myself with, just like the people and who I spent most of my time with. Don't get me wrong, I did meet one of my best friends there, but I went to a very, very, very small school in my hometown. Don't recommend. And it was just not a positive experience for me. So basically, going to school with my first year being the 2020-2021 school year, there was so many COVID restrictions. So there was things like you couldn't be in somebody else's dorm without a mask. There could only be 4 of you in a dorm. There was just rules everywhere, which I'm totally down for. Like, I am a COVID freak, but there was just a lot going on, and it was kind of hard to keep up with all the rules and just knowing everything, because honestly 9 times out of 10 it was just they wouldn't tell us like the rules were changing and like what the severity of the rules would be, like the punishments. So my first like big experience with it was when it was actually the start of, first semester we got kicked off campus because we had too many cases. We got like up to 97 cases within probably 2 days, I think. And so we all got sent home, kicked out of the dorms, and unfortunately it was cut short. So we went online and had to, everybody had to move back home no matter where you lived. I was lucky I lived like 5 minutes away, but no matter where, you had to go home. And so it was like they told us on a Friday night, it wasn't. It was a Tuesday night. They told us we had to be out by Wednesday at like 12 o'clock. I had classes all morning on Wednesday, but I had to tell my professors I couldn't be there because we had to move everything out. With that being said, starting second semester, we did get to go back, surprisingly, and we had the same kind of rules where it was like no more than 4 people, and me being stupid. The second night we got back, so in the morning that day we got tested. I was negative, obviously, so I was able to move in. All of my friends were negative too. That night I decided I was stupid and decided to go and like hang out with some of my friends, and there was more than 4 of us in a room, and we decided to make a TikTok, and it was like a simple dance, like I don't know, and we had our masks like under our chins, and somebody reported us, sent it to campus security, and we got kicked off for 2 weeks. So after that, me and my roommate weren't the best of friends, and I could tell stories, but we won't go there today. So we just weren't the best of friends, didn't love each other, but so I got back after my 2-week suspension, and needless to say, my roommate's boyfriend also went to the same school, and he kind of moved his way in when I was gone for those 2 weeks. So I got back and I decided to move home and commute, still take classes, still try to get to know everybody on campus, things like that. But then unfortunately somebody started legit high school drama and started spreading rumors that I was reporting people. Me and my like friends were reporting people, which never would I ever do that. I would never want to get somebody in trouble purposely. Like, that's just not, I was always the kid to be getting in trouble. Why would I be the one to report people? That's just not, like, that's just starting high school drama. It's not worth it. So I moved home, and that all happened, and it really started some like harassment from other people. A lot of the girls that go to Fisher, it's said the name, it's a small school, so everybody knows everybody. So once she started that, it became a big problem for me. After that, the first time, I thought, I'm not gonna get reported again. So I decided to go visit my friends at a school like an hour away from here. And this was after I got vaccinated. They were all vaccinated. They all got tested that morning. And I thought, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna spend one night there. Why would I get in trouble? We're all vaccinated, all wearing masks, all tested. And somebody decided again to report me to our campus security when I was living at home, fully vaccinated, got tested, and at a school an hour away. And this was like the last 2 weeks of school. Why am I still getting reported? And that's when it like turned to harassment. That like, what am I doing that is like striking you to do that? Because I was vaccinated. The CDC guidelines were that I could do that. I wasn't seeing more than 10 people. I literally saw my 2 friends. Why is this such an issue? And that's like when I was like over with like anxiety and just going to school with this like fear that all of these people are gonna hate me. Who are they telling? Who is gonna know next? Like that was just very anxiety provoking for me with somebody, like I have horrible anxiety as like already. So with this, it just made it so much worse. So I just got really bad anxiety going to school and stuff. So I kept going to my classes. I worked really hard. I got good grades. I went to all my classes, never skipped a class, no matter what my mental health was that day. I was also working at the time, but I love my job. There's nothing bad to say about my job. So that was my happiness at that point. And I work at a gym in like the childcare area. So that's like my favorite part of my day usually. At first I thought, okay, why don't I just drop out, at least take a semester off and see what I want to do later on and try to make it so that I am happier, whether it means transferring or just taking like less classes, or if I want to go into a trade or like something like that, cosmetology school. But honestly, none of those were appealing at this moment. So I am going back to school this semester. I'm only taking like 4 classes, so it won't be too bad. It won't be too much. I'm only going 2 days a week. I think I can do it right now. I'm hoping I can mentally do it. But depending on how that goes, I will decide what to do next semester. It'll really depend on if the mean girls come back at it, starting rumors, and if I even am happy going there. If I regret going back, I can always drop out mid-semester, although it would be a waste of money, but it's just, I don't know if I can like mentally take that environment. It's just not happy for anybody that I like talk to. It's just not fun. It's not appealing. There's bullies running around everywhere, and I don't know if it's like that at every school. And I have so many friends that had such good experiences, but while I'm paying almost $40,000 a year, why am I completely miserable? And so it's just, it doesn't make sense. So at the end of the semester, I'm gonna reevaluate, and as of right now, what I'm really want to do is become like a yoga instructor, fitness instructor. Working out is always my favorite thing to do. It just relieves so much anxiety for me, makes me so much happier, and just makes me overall like feel so much better about myself. So I really want to do that. I kind of want to become a bar instructor, cycle instructor, somewhere along those lines. I love working out, so I think that although that's usually like a side job for a lot of people, I think that doing that would make me the happiest, and being happy is what everybody wants. Like, it's just, I'm chasing that dream of being happy, and doing things like YouTube or like being a fitness instructor, it would just be so much more appealing to me than sitting down at a 9-to-5 job. Or even, I'm like majoring right now in education, so I love kids so much, but is it worth going through all of these classes when I'm miserable and anxious about them if I can like keep my job at a daycare, or I like still will have kids in my life? So right now I'm really leaning towards dropping out next semester, although I know it's not going to make a lot of my family happy. My extended family. I know my parents will do everything for me. My sister will support me through everything. My cousins, my friends will support me, but I know a lot of like other distance family members may not. But you know what? If that makes me happy, that makes me happy, and that's all I really should dream for. But I'm hoping that I don't have to deal with those bullies and the harassment anymore. If you guys want me to go into more detail about that, comment down below. But it was brutal, terrible, and I know so many people say that high school drama will be gone after high school. No. Mean girls are mean girls, and mean girls will stay mean girls for the rest of their lives. And it's pathetic, but that's how it's gonna be. And I don't want to be like pressed about it, but it's just disgusting sometimes, and it's upsetting to everybody when people act like that. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to hear more about my college experience, my first year, comment down below and let me know. Love to share more in my roommate horror stories. Okay, and just everything that happened, I would love to share. Just let me know. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video.